Clearly it's the pants. They have to be the cause of what I term shrinking penis syndrome. A weird thing to happen to a person with a penis. I'm not really a big penis guy anyway. They're silly and weird. Mine's not weird. Fairly typical for a penis, but they are admittedly odd. Funny looking with rightfully horrible reputations. Penises continue to make unfortunate contributions to human history. I try not to talk about them. It can make people feel uncomfortable. Still, I'm convinced it's the new pants. I'm certain of it. At 53, my body is finally working with, not against, the forces of gravity. There's a schlump that sets in at this age. A good time to see clearly where things might be headed. At 53, I get the film loop retrospective realization of the humanity of it all, and a shrinking penis to boot. My Jewish heritage trends more rugula than babka to begin with, so working with what I have, it's fine to have the turtling happen. I'm still hopeful, thinking maybe the pants are off in some way. I tell myself they're the most likely cause of my shrinking penis syndrome. No other symptoms of concern, still totally works when needed in most, if not all situations, like it or not. I privately start referring to the pants as my SPS pants. I do not type shrinking penis into a web search, fearing the results. It's not what I want left on my browsing history, and I predict the information to be either A, an animated educational diagram, or B, something of a more sinister nature. I do consider throwing this search out to the dark web. I look at reviews for the pants instead, searching for clues. I'm sticking with the weird new pants making it seem like the thing is shrinking scenario. I find myself lying in bed thinking about this, not sure how to proceed. When I fall asleep, a fitful, not unhateful half sleep, and I begin to dream. In the dream, I finally search the web for shrinking penis. The dream reveals the likely culprit: erectile dysfunction. Medical, obvious, disappointing maybe, but not a surprise. 53 seems the right age to address this reality. And I start dreaming about the scientists who study shrinking penises and the women and men who love them. And because it's a weird fucking penis dream, those scientists become Bill Nye the Science Guy, the TV personality who's famous for bringing the joys and curiosity of science to children in humorous and upbeat ways, who in my imagination is monstrously well endowed. Versus Neil deGrasse Tyson, head of the American Museum of Natural History, author and host of several nature and science TV series, who turns out to be comparatively on the smaller side. They debunk many stereotypes for me in just 5 short minutes of sleep. It's not a pornographic dream, and I wake up screaming. I go in and out of far less memorable dreams that night, a series of shrinking penis, post-apocalyptic, disjointed, 53-year-old dreamscapes, until I bolt awake for work the next day. I decide I'll do the web search later in the day. It's distinctly not the pants, I'm certain of it. But I keep thinking about Neil deGrasse Tyson and Bill Nye the Science Guy, and by the time I sit down at the end of the day, with a new search tab pulled up on the screen, I think to myself, perhaps just a little too optimistically, but was it all a dream?